Hey, you know who I am. How's it going? Anyway, latest updates. What is going on here in my town of Heath, Ohio? Well, we have 10 facial recognition cameras. What do you know? Yes, right here on the main road of 79. There's two of them. You know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about the Illuminati and the New World Order. And both sides, folks, both Democrat and Republican, have spoken about what the New World Order while they're distracting you with all this nonsense. Remember, the system you're seeing erected around you, these towers, these cameras, are to contain you, control you, after they tear it all apart. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but know that even here in Little Heath, Ohio, we've got the facial recognition cameras right here on 79. So, and I imagine they're in other places, probably Newark, and because they don't tell you everything. And speaking about not telling you everything, all the digging they've been doing here for all the new construction of the houses and the new businesses and condominiums and all that kind of garbage that they're putting in here, bones were found, Nephilim bones. Again, they found bones. It wasn't the people, the companies talking about it, was construction workers building. They had to stop because they had to come in and remove, once again, the bones, which I imagine was scurried off to the Smithsonian or the Ohio Historical Society. I'm sure quickly come in like they do when they break ground here to build anything. 9 times out of 10, if there's something there, the archaeologists come in, they tell you Native American and all the same bullshit story that they've always told us all, and that's the end of it. And then that's the story it's sold to you. But it's Nephilim bones. They found nothing but giants and dragons and all kinds of crazy shit here. That's the truth of it. That's what they find here. That's what they've always found in the mountains here and stuff. You're native to whatever land you're born in, so you can say Native American. Yeah, Nephilim are native to this land. Okay, they were here first. So are the dragons. Some are still here. They're just a little far away, further than you can go, further than you can fly in a plane or go in a boat. You better have what is that? An airship or ethereal energy craft. Notice they quit talking about zeppelins and all that stuff and got you looking at the cool jets and all this stuff. You know, they've always been at high altitude, just floating around above your head, watching you the whole time. There's no need to go to space. You don't have to go to space. You can go out of sight and still be above someone and make targets from miles away. You're above. You can make targets and wipe them out. Why? You don't have to go to space. Just out of sight, out of mind, right? So that's what they do. It's cloak of invisibility. It's closer than you think. Objects in mirror. It's a game, folks. Half the shit doesn't exist, but then there's shit that does exist. It's hysterical how the things they said doesn't exist does exist, and then it's crazy. It's really crazy, but it has a twist. It all has a twist. You know who wins in the end of this game. But he has but a short time, the adversary, to do what he's doing, and actually his time's kind of run out. I think that's why he cheated with CERN and the Mandela effect. And if you read the Bible, it speaks of this. It speaks of the devil having a limited time to get done what he has to do. He has but a short time. And if you notice, something's gone wrong. Something isn't right. Something didn't happen quite right. The New World Order didn't come the way they thought. So they're really trying hard for it now. They really go. And as we keep waking up and finding out more and more and more, the more they got to dig up, the more they got to distract you, the more they got to come. You see, meantime, your air, food, and water's been poisoned. It's always been poisoned. This is a game, man. And they think they're going to win in the end of this. They really do. They really do. The worst part of it is, here's the thing. Like everybody says, the thing. This is it. The joke is, there's people here in the elites that don't care for God or the devil. They don't care for either one. They think they're going to be God. This is why they reach for transhumanism. It's like I said, it's like the Pinocchio story where Geppetto kind of wants to be like the puppet, the robot, but the puppet, the robot, wants to be a human. This is the mentality of those elites as they're killing babies. So they want to live forever. They're seeking immortality like Gilgamesh did. Gilgamesh was seeking immortality. Who told him differ? Noah told him differ, if you know the true story. There is no immortality. Everything and everyone dies. Period. Even machines wear out, break down, and are done. Everything has a limited time. So I'm just saying, it's true. There is no escape. There is no escape. And one day the devil will tell them that's left that follow him the truth. And he'll say, you know what? They were right. There is no escape. You serve me. Cake or death. Once again, here we get cake or death. So what's it going to be for you? Cake or death? Are you gonna go out fighting, or are you gonna go out just sure? Because you're not thinking about the end of it. No one ever thinks about death till it's knocking at your door. And so, food for thought. You might want to think. I don't know. Food for thought.